From dirty bowls to miserable migraines and so much wasted spaghetti, the worst black jackets in Hell's Kitchen made rookie mistakes that left Gordon furious and frustrated. Chef Ramsay's run of bad black jacket behavior started in Season 1 with Jimmy Casey, who came to be known for just one thing.
Oh no! Dirty bowl!
Purchasing supervisor Jimmy was a contestant on the very first season, when many of the chefs weren't currently employed in a kitchen environment. Even so, they were committed to winning the prize of $250,000 to open their very own restaurant. Jimmy made it through to the Black Jacket section of the show, though some viewers suggested that he had avoided nomination by being a nice guy instead of being an asset in the kitchen. He certainly didn't start out well when he presented his signature dish in week 1.
Pan-seared chicken breast stuffed with portobello mushroom and goat cheese.
It looks like a dehydrated camel's turd.
After throwing the bitter carrot top garnish at him, Gordon sampled the chicken before spitting it into the trash. Jimmy's performance in the dinner service was inconsistent, to say the least. He quickly became known for his poor presentation, which Gordon became increasingly frustrated with as time went by. His first dish in the first service was rejected.
That looks like a dog's dinner. And you want me to serve that in there? Then you want to walk away winning a restaurant?
Jimmy then burned his hand taking lamb out of the oven, but instead of sympathy, Gordon gave him a dressing down, because it was the 4th time he'd attempted to complete the same ticket.
I've never seen a chef screw up so many bits of meat in one service.
He didn't do much better on the garnish station in a later service.
It's crap! You send me one more cold garnish, you're washing pans for the rest of your life.
You'll never get a cold garnish again.
He certainly didn't come across as comfortable and confident in a professional culinary environment.
Jimmy!
There has been much discussion online about how Jimmy managed to bag himself that black jacket.
Jimmy,
Yes, chef.
you've been a bullet dodger, a bullet swallower. Well done.
It appears that, along with avoiding nomination during the earlier weeks by flying under the radar, he may have another team member, Michael, to thank following a pretty poor performance the night before the switch. The Week 5 dinner service, which was the night before the Black Jacket presentation, was split into 2 seatings. During the first half of the night, Jimmy was on the appetizer station. Unfortunately, Dirty Bowl, as he was soon to be known, ran into the same old presentation problems when he sent his dishes to the pass.
The plate is still dirty, Jimmy. I actually think you're doing this on purpose now to get a reaction, you know that? It's not possible.
During the second seating, Jimmy was working hard as a waiter in the dining room, and unfortunately it showed, as customers commented on his sweaty appearance. Jean-Philippe seemed horrified by his repeated mopping of his wet brow in the dining room.
Don't touch your hair. Don't touch your face.
I have the rag.
Stop touching yourself.
But that wasn't the last of his run-ins with the maitre d'. When Jimmy mixed up 2 table numbers, he caused confusion in the dining room, and extra work for the already busy kitchen.
I need one more tortellini.
What do you mean, one more tortellini?
I delivered it to the wrong table, the last one.
What is going on?
Chef Ramsay noted that Michael had worked hard, but he was lacking the finesse the other chefs were now showing.
You actually managed to get all 80 starters out. But unfortunately, every plate you sent up to the hot plate was filthy dirty.
That night, the red team narrowly lost the service to the blues, and Michael was named best of the worst. He was allowed to choose which of his teammates would face elimination. Jimmy appeared to accept he might be nominated, telling the other chefs that if it was his turn to go, it had been a pleasure working with them. Michael nominated Elsie, who had a pretty disastrous service, as his first choice. His second nomination was more of a shock, both to the red team and to Gordon.
My second nominee is Chris.
So you chose Chris for his performance tonight?
Michael privately admitted that he hadn't nominated Chris based on his performance during dinner service that night.
Chris was definitely my biggest competitor on that team. This is a competition and there's one winner.
Some viewers accused Michael of confusing taking part in Hell's Kitchen with the cutthroat show Survivor, as he took out the chef he felt threatened by, instead of the one with the least ability. Others feel that, as well as being early elimination material, if he had appeared on a later season, Jimmy benefited from the fact that Gordon was not yet willing to break his rule about only eliminating contestants who had been nominated from the losing team. The next day, Jimmy was the last to receive the coveted black jacket, and Gordon had one special request as he handed it over.
I'm only gonna give it to you if you promise to keep those fucking plates clean. No more dirty bowl Jimmy.
Jimmy actually started out his short run as a black jacket as well as he could have hoped. The first individual competition was the Exotic Fruit Flambe Challenge, which he won after presenting a tasty and well-presented plate.
It feels pretty damn good. I'm really happy because, I showed up Chef Ramsay that on a one-on-one challenge that I actually could do it.
But when it came to his first service in his new jacket, it all went horribly wrong. Jimmy was on the fish station and was responsible for lobster and halibut dishes. In an attempt to keep his area organized, Jimmy tipped a plate of lobster into the trash. Unfortunately, it was a plate he had just cooked, and Gordon was waiting for.
Where is the lobster gone?
I had cooked it, Chef. I don't know where it went.
Next, he forgot to put his risotto on to cook, bringing Ramsay to his knees in frustration as an entire table's ticket had to be stopped. When he finally had it ready, Jimmy ladled stock over the rice, and when Gordon asked what he was doing, Jimmy made the mistake of trying to defend his actions.
Don't fucking start shouting your fat mouth at me. Hey, look at me. So I'm asking you why you're putting fucking fish stock on a fucking risotto.
Chef Ramsay was furious that customers in the dining room had been waiting far too long, all because of Jimmy's mistakes.
Do you think I enjoy this right now?
I know.
This is fucking painful.
I'm sorry, Chef.
And once he was flustered by the negative attention, Jimmy failed to bounce back. He started fighting back instead.
Why isn't the fish...
I'm trying to fucking do both at the same time. What do you want me to do?
That might have been the final straw for Gordon, who quickly put Jimmy in his place, but had apparently seen enough. When he was nominated that night, Jimmy continued to defend himself.
I believe over the past couple weeks, I've been a team player. I've busted my hump.
It made no difference to Ramsay, and Jimmy was eliminated from the competition after his first black jacket service. Gordon told him he should be proud of what he achieved, and some viewers agreed that, as an amateur cook with no experience working on a line, he actually showed progress throughout his time on the show. Jimmy left Hell's Kitchen vowing that he wouldn't give up on his dream of running his own restaurant, but his future didn't quite work out as he had planned it. Instead of heading up his own kitchen, Jimmy returned to his previous role as a purchasing supervisor. He took a sales role at a specialty food distributor soon after his appearance on Hell's Kitchen, and is still employed there today, in the office, not the kitchen. Jimmy wasn't the only black jacket who may have benefited from being in an early season, when Gordon still stuck to his own rules. Some viewers believe that Matt Sigel from Season 4 would never have made it that far if he'd been in a later season. While Gordon didn't eliminate chefs from the winning team yet, it's possible that Matt may have caused him to stretch the rules out of pure frustration, as Chef Ramsay introduced an extra black jacket for the first time, handing out 6 instead of the usual 5. Matt became a fan favorite with many viewers after presenting Chef Ramsay with his exotic tartare, featuring raw venison, diver scallops, and caviar, with a sprinkling of grated white chocolate. The 35-year-old New Jersey sous chef was disappointed when Gordon vomited into the trash after tasting it, which had never happened before on camera.
That must be one of the worst combinations I've ever tasted in 21 years of cooking. Piss off, will you?
Throughout his time in Hell's Kitchen, Matt struggled with team dynamics.
I'm a big team player. I just don't have team players around me.
He didn't get on well in the blue team, and he fell out with several of the male competitors.
Shut the fuck up, man. Don't tell me to shut the fuck up. I'll knock you out.
Craig, sounds like Edith on fucking All in the Family. All you hear is...
Things looked better for him following a requested transfer to the red team, but the harmony didn't last long, and insults were soon flying.
Christina needs to grow up. I mean, she's a nasty little bitch with a lot of cellulite on her ass.
Matt made his way safely through the first weeks of the competition, before his performance began to deteriorate. He was on the appetizer station for Week 9's dinner service, and couldn't understand why his pasta dishes were being returned by customers who complained about over-seasoning. It took Chef Ramsay to figure out what was happening.
Matt! You're dripping sweat
Yes, chef.
into the pappardelle.
Yes, chef.
So much that it's salty now.
Gordon kicked him off his station and moved him over to help on garnish, but that didn't go too well either.
Eat it! That was disgusting.
Brussels sprouts weren't cooked to his standards. Sorry.
Chef.
Matt slammed pans around the kitchen in frustration once again, causing him to be booted off his second station of the night. As Christina and Corey worked together to complete service, Gordon spotted that Matt wasn't adding anything to the team.
What's Matt doing?
I'm helping straighten up, Chef.
You're just clearing down. Congratulations, you just become an half of the red team.
That night, the red team still managed to win the service, meaning Matt was safe from elimination. Instead, Lou Ross was sent home from the blue team. Some viewers felt Lou Ross deserved to stay over Matt, who they accused of behaving like a petulant child throughout the season. Matt was convinced that he deserved his place.
You know what? If Chef Ramsay wanted me to go by now, I would have been gone already.
Against the odds, Matt had made it through to the Black Jackets.
No more blue team, no more red team.
It's fucking awesome.
One kitchen, cooking as one dynamic team.
The next week, it appeared the pressure was really mounting. When Matt lost the main protein challenge, he was punished by lugging heavy ice bags during delivery day. And his frustration was a cause for concern and irritation to the other chefs.
Matt is really losing it. I'm worried about Matt. I give you 50 feet, I understand. 50 feet.
Send me home. I fucking peaked.
Matt, I'm gonna tell you honestly, your attitude right now sucks.
Shut up, Christina.
During dinner service, he failed to acknowledge Gordon's ticket calls and wouldn't communicate with the rest of the chefs. He had an explanation, but it didn't get him much sympathy from his team.
Guys, how long now?
I don't know. I'm trying to work through a migraine.
He didn't get a lot more understanding from Chef Ramsay either.
Sorry, Chef.
Oh, please, don't touch me.
I have a migraine.
Can you fuck? Yeah, I need the ticket here.
That night, when he discovered he had unanimously been nominated by the other chefs, he handled it in his usual style.
Put me up there. I don't even give a fuck, because you could all fuck yourselves. Kiss my fucking ass already.
He was still sure that his performance and attitude were not the problem, and suggested he was being victimized.
I keep getting picked on by everyone. I mean, she's picking on me because I had a migraine. I don't care. I'm here to win.
Matt was nominated and eliminated following his first Black Jacket service, and his competitors appeared to be visibly relieved. Following his appearance on the show, Matt changed his surname and is now known as Matt Block. He is still cooking, but turned down an invitation to return to Hell's Kitchen for the Rookies vs. Veterans season, choosing to spend time with his growing family instead. Unlike Matt, Season 3's Josh Wahler had a great attitude, but is widely recognized as delivering a pretty poor performance. He is particularly known for his problems with pasta, leading to the first ever mid-service Black Jacket expulsion.
Give me the jacket. Give me the fucking jacket. Fucking useless sack of shit. Get out! Get out!
Back in week 1, Josh started badly when he prepared foie gras for his signature dish. Unfortunately, Gordon quickly pointed out that it was raw.
That foie gras was goddamn perfect.
That is way too salty, my man.
Okay, I'll give him, it was a little salty.
Josh had high hopes for his dish, and it certainly didn't seem to have lived up to his initial goal.
Food is sex, and everybody likes sex and everybody likes food. But I want to make people feel like they just had great sex.
Josh made it through 3 nominations in the first 6 weeks, the most he could have received as a blue team member. There was only one moment when he proved himself to be a strong member of his team. In week 2, the Dover Sole Challenge turned out to be a tricky task for the men, who were relieved when Josh managed to double their score of perfectly prepared fish, taking them from 4 to 8. Sadly, it wasn't enough for them to win the reward, and instead of a fishing trip, they spent the day preparing yet more Dover sole for the next dinner service. In all the other challenges, Rock and Brad mainly carried the team. During the blind taste test, Josh failed to correctly identify a single ingredient and lost out to Bonnie, despite having significantly more experience in the kitchen. Gordon found her clear win and his disappointing loss fascinating.
One professional chef with a glittering resume and one fucking nanny.
Josh didn't have any standout positive moments during any of the dinner services, but he did have plenty of negative ones. In week 2, he failed to serve any customers throughout the evening.
I think you're one big fake, full of piss and wind.
No, chef, I'm not a fake at all.
In week 3, he failed to communicate timings on entrees, leading Gordon to accuse him of deliberately trying to mess up Brad's dishes, which he strongly denied.
I wasn't trying to sabotage you. Are you crazy?
You deserve a kick in the nuts.
Yes, chef.
During week 4's service, Josh accused a diner of lying when they complained about his food.
One crab spaghetti that came back, the customer said that the pasta was undercooked, which was horseshit.
And in week 5, he learned that rushing out garnishes wasn't the way to impress Gordon at the pass.
Heat the sauce up! It's stone cold! Look at him running around with a pan, oh my...
Week 6 saw problems with mashed potatoes, which Gordon later gave as one of the reasons he shut the kitchen down that night.
Is the mashed potatoes ready yet?
Yes, chef.
Hey, Scott, that looks gloopy and runny. He's like he's pouring it into the fucking bowl.
Surely, week 7 would be better. Gordon certainly didn't seem to think so, when Josh tried to send out boiled lamb chops.
You can't cook! That's what's just been confirmed to me.
Good to go? We're coming, Rock.
Yeah, you're coming. So's your fucking elimination.
It certainly sounded like Josh was going home that night. But during the post-mortem, Gordon was equally frustrated with the other blue team members for not jumping in to help him.
Men, you weren't a team tonight. Josh, clearly a disaster.
Both teams were named joint losers, but Josh managed to talk his way out of nomination by the rest of his team, arguing that he'd been treated as their whipping boy for far too long.
I mean, I've been put up there so many fucking times. I just don't think I deserve it.
Instead, Brad was nominated against Bonnie from the Reds and was eliminated. Josh had made his way safely through to the final 5 and was ready to celebrate becoming a black jacket with a little champagne.
You have a new talent.
I do.
You can catch champagne.
Josh started his first black jacket dinner service with confidence. He was working on the appetizer station and was sure he could get the team off to a flying start. But almost immediately, Gordon noticed that he had pre-cooked pan after pan of risotto, even though they hadn't received a single ticket yet.
We've opened, we haven't served anything yet, and we've lost money. What a fucking donut.
After making it clear that there was no need to panic and pre-cook dishes, Chef Ramsay couldn't believe his eyes when he spotted several pans of spaghetti on the hot plate.
Even my mum cooked spaghetti 7 minutes before she wants it. Get it in the bin!
As Gordon became increasingly irritated by Josh's wastefulness, he questioned the standards the junior sous chef worked to in his Miami eatery.
In your restaurant before we come here, do you cook spaghetti before the customer orders it?
Never, chef.
So why are you doing it here?
It was wrong.
An hour into service, Josh was once again on Gordon's radar, as a risotto dish was returned for being undercooked. Ramsay yelled at Josh that he was useless and was messing up tables. The raw risotto was the final straw, and Josh's poor performance finally caught up with him.
Yeah, do me a favor.
Yes, chef.
Take that off and fuck it up out of here. Get out!
Chasing him out into the hallway, Gordon continued to angrily yell at Josh, demanding his jacket back and eliminating him on the spot. Josh was told to leave immediately and was seen walking out through the loading area with his belongings. Josh's ejection is now known as one of the most iconic in Hell's Kitchen history. He was the first, and to this day only, black jacket to be eliminated during dinner service. Josh later revealed in an interview that if Ramsay hadn't followed him out into the stores to demand his jacket, he would have returned to carry on cooking. Instead, he headed back to Miami and took several prestigious executive chef roles before opening his own company, where he provides private chef services.